Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have the 62 plate, very high specification Jaguar XF. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Cared for and maintained to a very high standard with an 8 stamp service history. That service history does include timing belts and water pump replacements. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of stone chips. Just put my finger down next to a couple of them just so you can see how minor they are, as to be expected. Car's got the front and rear parking sensors as part of the high specification. Also has the rear view camera to assist with parking. Again, bumper corner and centre of the bumper lower down, free from any scuffs or marks. Front of the vehicle really couldn't be any better, just those minor stone chips to the edge of the bonnet that I can see. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll also show you as we go around the car. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same. Can't see any scratches, chips, etc. Get low down so you can see there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving along the driver's door, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. That was just a little bit of rainwater, just rub that off so you can see there's no marks or scratches. All the door edge really nice, can't spot any chips. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's front. I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Again, that does include no marks underneath the handle. All the door edge really nice again. Can just spot a couple of very minor stone chips there. Just put my fingernail next to them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be really close to even notice them. The rest of this rear panel, I'm struggling to see anything to point out, and that alloy wheel identical to the driver's front. Can't see a single mark at all. Driver's side of the car really couldn't be any better. Couple of very minor stone chips, and other than that, struggling to see anything to point out. Just take you into the vehicle from the driver's side. Firstly, I'll point out there's no marks to the driver's step. Can be very common. People go into a vehicle, drag the feet slightly, mark the step, but not the case on this Jaguar. Really couldn't be any better inside. It's got the full leather interior. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat just to show you how nice the leather is. Absolute minimal wear. Front seats are heated and electrically operated. Car's had the genuine Jaguar overmats fitted from new, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. Still do have the genuine Jaguar overmats with the car. Car also has the satellite navigation as part of the high specification. Just want to lean into the vehicle and show you the center console. You do see plenty of cars where people have jumped in, put keys, coffee cups on the console, ended up marking it slightly, but not the case with this Jaguar. All the steering wheel really nice as well. No real sign of any wear to that. As I said, couldn't be any better inside. Driver's door card exactly the same. No wear to point out. Will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of this seat. Really no sign of any wear to point out. I'll also get a close up to the rear of the front seats just to show you they are free from any kick marks or scuffs. Can also be common. Again, those genuine Jaguar overmats done the job, protected all the carpets. Carpets in the rear, same as the front ones, free from any wear. No marks or signs of wear to the door card again. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, All bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the centre of the bumper either. Can be common, people park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this Jaguar. Struggling to see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car either. Taking you inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. They are the genuine Jaguar overmats, fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets. Car's got the spare wheel toolkit with it. All the plastics in the luggage compartment, again, really couldn't be any better. A couple of the absolute faintest marks to those plastics, but really nothing at all. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper also, just to show you there's no sign of any luggage rash. Can be very common. People load items into the luggage compartment a little bit carelessly, end up marking the bumper, scuffing the plastics, but not the case with this Jaguar. As I said, really couldn't be any better. Again, just reiterate, the faintest of marks for those plastics, couldn't really be any better. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs. Looking down the passenger side of the car, same as the driver's, struggling to see any parking dents. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the other two I've already shown you, struggling to see single mark at all. Can just see a little bit of a chip on the wheel arch there. Just put my fingernail next to that again, just so you can see how minor it is. Have to be really close to even notice it. Other than that, struggling to see anything to mention. All the door edge nice again, no marks or scratches underneath the handle. That is just a little bit of rainwater, just rub that off so you can see it's not a mark to the paintwork. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the edge of the seats. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat again. Those genuine overmats protected all the carpets, as I've already said. Carpets in the rear, free from any wear. Onto the passenger front door, again, all the door edge really nice. Underneath the handle, exactly the same. Get low down again so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Mirror cover again, free from any scuffs. Nothing to point out on the passenger front wing either. And onto the final alloy wheel. As I've gone around all four of the alloy wheels, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. Absolutely no sign of any curbing. It really is a cherished example, going around the entire car inside and out, other than some very minor age-related stone chips, which I have pointed out. Other than them, I'm struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. Into the vehicle from the passenger side. Passenger seat, same as all the others, absolute minimal wear, really couldn't be any better. Footwell exactly the same, been protected by those genuine overmats. Just want to lean into the vehicle and just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You do see plenty of cars where you look in from the driver's side, seat looks okay, then when you look across from the passenger angle, looks out of shape, baggy, but no problem from this angle. Again, minimal wear. No problem with the door card either. As I said, going around the entire vehicle, other than some minor stone chips which are to be expected, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Really don't think the vehicle could be any better. Absolutely cherished example. It's worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on the website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this high specification Jaguar, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle for an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Just gone around the vehicle one final time there just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, an absolutely cherished example. other than a couple of minor stone chips to the front of the car, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you require any further information about the car, or you would like to arrange a viewing, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Hopefully you found the video helpful.